to the front.
Big H is definitely in the building.
Yeah.
Big E is definitely in the building.
What up, yo?
My man Dante, Little Rothstein is definitely in the building.
Yo.
Special guest, my man Solo is definitely in the building. And I'm Big Soup, and welcome to Superstars Sports.
Before we get into it, been 2 weeks since we've been here. COVID kind of ran through the squad. We're all doing better. We're all feeling healthy, so we're happy to be back recording, giving y'all the content that y'all need. Again, if you're looking for our Superstars of Sports podcast on YouTube, if you're looking for us on your digitals, on your streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, you go underneath the War Room Sports. Underneath their banner, you'll find all of our live stream from episode 1 all the way up to this episode. We're glad to be back. Also, now you can hear us on the radio, Spin Wax Radio, coming through you live and direct through from Spin Wax. Only take one thing from y'all, man. We show some love. The only way you show you love is like, comment, share, tell everybody about us. We're trying to do this thing for you guys. Like I said, we're happy to be back after 2 weeks.
We back!
We're not back like Cam, though. We ain't going to revisit that conversation, how I told he was booty, and I got argued down in here that he's great, this and that.
My rebuttal for that was simply, when I talked to him the other day, he said that the scheme that they told him they were going to run before he got there, they switched everything up.
You mean like the scheme like playing quarterback?
The scheme.
So he thought he was signing to be a running back, and somehow...
Yeah, the Jalen scheme.
The Jalen scheme. Okay, I got you.
Scheme.
You still sticking to that 12 quarterbacks better than him, H? I remember that was one of the things...
Hey man, what's today's topics? We moved on.
Since we moving on, let's move on to your other favorite player in the league. Your boy AB stripping down like he on Chippendales. Right? A couple weeks ago, we told you he was a cancer to the team and you fought hard and you had your little Brady jersey on and you had that Superman cape on. And
hey, cuz, pause. I don't know if you fucked my line.
What up?
Let's be real on this situation that happened
All
with AB.
real.
AB was an asshole and a dickhead for the way he left off the field.
Okay.
But let's be real. We both ain't going to be oblivious to the fact that there's a bigger story behind the scenes to what happened between him and Bruce Arians. Everything AB did the way he handled was wrong. But there's a backstory to that. I'm not going to just you be crazy to just jump on AB crazy, like Tampa Bay might not have did something wrong. The bull had the ankle injury longer than he had. I know he's been out there. I know he was running routes. He caught 30 yards, 4 plays. I know all of that. We all seen that. But if he sat down and said my ankle is hurt and it's been proven, and then he's supposed to get surgery, I don't know about that. That's coming from his camp. They trying to cover up some shit because he was tripping. But Tampa Bay didn't handle that situation all the way correctly. Or I'm not going to just sit here and say AB was wrong, but I'm not going to just act like Tampa Bay didn't do some things wrong. If you're hurt, you're hurt. Now, he didn't follow protocol and go tell the trainer during the game, and the trainer relays to the coach and say, hey, AB's hurt, his ankle turned over, he can't play, and the coach say, all right, can't get back in. But there was an underlying thing. We don't have Chris Godwin no more. If we'd have had Chris Godwin, they wouldn't give a fuck if AB was ready to go. There were some things going on behind the scenes.
What was the thing behind the scenes?
There was a lot.
He wasn't getting the ball.
He was
only hurt because he felt like he wasn't getting the ball.
I'm not disputing that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to sit here and say that Tampa Bay didn't play wrong somewhere handling his situation.
How?
And I'm a Bucks fan.
How?
Cuz.
When he played,
he
had the same injury. He had the same injury the week before when he played Carolina.
Did I ever dispute that?
You let me finish?
No, I'm not. Because I never disputed that.
Let me finish. So he had said injury, so I'm not disputing the ankle injury. I'm not. But when he played against Carolina, he had 13 targets and 7 touchdowns.
I agree with you.
The ankle wasn't bothering him. They losing to the Jets. He feels like he ain't getting the ball as much as he should. He makes a comment to Brady that I'm not getting the ball. Then all of a sudden the ankle is too hurt for him to play. He's a baby.
Everything you said.
He's a baby.
All I'm saying
is a head case.
When are you going to sit there and say the Bucks didn't handle the situation rightly? I'm a fan of the Bucks. There's somewhere.
What did they do wrong? They made a play.
Right.
You healthy when you're getting the ball, and you're not healthy when you're not getting the ball. The dude is crazy. He has CTE. He hasn't been right since Vontaze Burfict let his ass up in the playoffs. If you notice, he was.
I ain't gonna go back to that.
No, because he's been tripping ever since then.
I think he's been tripping before that.
No, he hasn't.
He
if you talk to all the ex-Steelers before
I
that
get
hit,
that
he was
but
fine.
you're also going off of everything that you read. Everybody want to make a joke and say Vontae Burfict caused his injury and caused his CTE. The motherfucker might have already been damaged mentally before that. So him getting hit by Vontae Burfict might have fucking made it even more. So we're not going to just blame it on. It's a good joke. It's a good meme. It's a good joke. It's a good NFL laugh to say that Vontae Burfict caused his dumbass decisions. No, Antonio Brown is a dickhead regardless. I'm never disputing that. What I'm going to always dispute. What I dispute was Tampa Bay didn't handle it the right way.
But you disputed it when we were arguing about the Vascular. You disputed
about when episodes back.
Yeah.
I want to get that. That's okay. My man.
Okay.
But I happily came over today. What I'm saying is a dickhead. But I believe.
So you like the Bucks as long as he can play, you don't care.
Yeah. No, I'm not the Bucks. No. I'm not the Bucks. Because I think the Buccaneers as an organization handled the situation wrong. They probably shouldn't have brought him back with the vaccination thing. And I was a firm person over here saying, "Oh, F that's my man. Fake vaccination card, let's run with it."
Yeah.
But they didn't handle it the right way. So you let it become a problem that shouldn't have became. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't have got here.
You're right. And we and Soup tried to tell you it was heading in this direction.
Nah, it wasn't.
Because that's what he does.
Y'all jinxed my man.
Now we jinxed him.
Y'all jinxed
right? He even turned his back on your boy Brady. How did you feel about that?
I didn't like it.
He had Brady up.
I didn't like that.
Oh, you ain't like that part. You didn't like that part. You aired Brady out.
I'm sorry, cuz I'm stopping.
I'm gonna cut low and then you can talk.
So you ain't like that he aired Brady out, but the Bucks still did him wrong though, right? The Bucks still did. He out there airing Brady out, signed him to 2 different teams, and you ain't like that. But the Bucks still did him dirty. We got you, H. We see what's going on here.
No, as long as he can catch some touchdowns,
right?
H don't care what he do.
Right?
Now he's not eligible to play.
Now he a dickhead. Yeah, right. And we tried to tell you was heading down this road 5 episodes ago.
So you know, so looking at the playoff picture, how you feel about the Bucks with him not being there?
Oh, we gonna be fine. Cause we're just gonna be fine. Yo, we're not gonna go to the Super Bowl this year. That's over.
Okay.
Not because of AB, because we lost Chris Godwin.
Okay.
That's just keeping it real. We'll see, man. You never know what happened, but I don't think we're gonna go to the Super Bowl. We'll make it to the NFC Championship. I can put money on that right now. We'll be there. But we won't win that.
You think you'll be in Green Bay?
I don't know if Green Bay's gonna win that game against whoever. Who can they play?
Once we beat y'all, they'll be playing us in the second round.
So they'll beat that game. Obviously, they'll beat it.
Okay.
So that's to say your dream is crushed and reality is set in. We're gonna beat y'all.
Okay.
So who would they play?
Y'all gonna play the winner of the Niners and the Cowboys, I believe.
Yeah. No, so let's just say.
What are y'all?
So they're the 2. The Bucks are the 2. Packers are the 1. Rams
let's take it like this.
Cowboys are the 4.
Let's take it like this. Let's say it's a watch.
They'll play the Cardinals.
Yeah, so y'all have to play the Cardinals in Tampa Bay.
No,
I'm aware about that. Who would the Green Bay play?
Oh, Packers will play the Cardinals. Yeah, you guys will play the
Rams are 4. Y'all are 2 or 3, right? Y'all are 2.
So we get the Cowboys.
So y'all either get the Cardinals.
So they get a double bye. The Packers get a double bye with the new setup.
No.
It's 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5. Right? So because we're 7, we play 2. Right? So let's just say all the top seeds win, right? So that'd be the Packers, the Buccaneers, 3 is the Rams, and 4 is the Cowboys, right? 3 is the Cowboys, 4 is the Rams. Right? Yeah. So it'll be the Rams and the Packers in Green Bay.
No.
And it'll be the Cowboys inside Tampa Bay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
So you beat the Cowboys?
Who, us?
Yeah, no, you said we're playing the Dream Run, right? You're saying all the top seeds.
Yeah, we beating the Cowboys.
So then you go into Green Bay then. You think Green Bay can beat the Rams inside of Green Bay?
I don't know. I think the Rams can beat them.
Rams are frauds.
I understand. I want to say that because I don't want.
Do
I want to play Green Bay to go to the Super Bowl? No. Like, listen, nah.
Right.
So I want the Rams to win, but can we beat the Cowboys?
But y'all not beating the Eagles though. That's the problem.
How you feel about us?
I think we have a chance.
I'm just happy we made the playoffs, to be honest with you, bro.
For sure. The way the season started, with our lollipop coach, like you said, and a quarterback that can't throw.
No, I like what I do like about Nick is I like the fact that he subscribed, that he listened to what I said.
Right.
They changed the scheme.
Ran the ball. Got your cousin on the edges.
We lost our last 6 of 8, whatever it was.
We won our last. So we started 2-5. We finished 9-8. So we finished 6-3.
Yeah. So you know what I mean.
And that last game really didn't count.
Yeah, it really didn't count
Against the Cowboys. We didn't play nobody.
Yeah. So I'm like,
But y'all ready for us?
I like Nick now.
Why would we not be ready for y'all? We benched the people to get ready for y'all. A whole offensive line coming back.
And I think that like the way we play now versus we played in the beginning of the year is like night and day.
You know when we finally started running the ball, right? Was the second half against the Buccaneers. That's when we really found our identity. When they were up 28-6 and we made it over.
Now we just gonna latch on the pipe dream.
I'm speaking facts. I mean,
it's a fact, but it's not gonna happen.
I know you're not a big fan of facts.
We definitely have number one run game in the whole.
Number one NFL, number one rushing touchdown, number one big play team is going to be raining. It's going to be 45-mile-per-hour wind, so we don't really have to worry about Jalen.
They ain't say 45. I read 22, bro.
No, 35 to 45.
Nah, I didn't read 45. I read
22, 32, 42.
No. But hey, you say I don't like facts.
Get
that shit right.
Is playoff Sunday playing?
Yes, supposed to be.
Supposedly. I don't know about that.
Everything I've been reading off my little Tampa Bay Tribune.
You subscribe to the Tribune?
Well, why wouldn't I be? You're an Eagles fan, right?
I feel you.
All right. You subscribe to everything Eagles, right?
I mean, I just know it.
So why wouldn't I be? All right. So why wouldn't I know everything?
It's hard to get Tampa Bay news over up here in Philly.
No, it's not. Not with Google. Not with Google. It ain't hard. Not with Google. It ain't hard, yo.
You like that pewter? That's the
Google helps you.
There was the color that brought you down there.
No, man.
So anyway, what's up with the
Derek
other games?
Brooks player.
So what y'all feel about the Cincinnati Vegas game?
I think that can go either way.
I think Vegas is gonna win.
Yeah, I think it'll go either way.
I think Vegas is gonna win. I think the Bengals are going to progress. Are actually going to need to lose this game, right? All these young guys that got there, they'll get their playoff experience, and then that'll make them even more dangerous for next year.
It's another quarterback who never won a playoff game is Derek Carr.
Yeah, Joe Burrow never even been in the playoffs.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm not getting into that yet. I think Cincinnati's going to win. I just think that I don't think the Raiders are. I think the Raiders have been. They're a solid team, man. They play with a lot of heart this year, despite everything that's been going on with them, losing the receiver, coach being a dickhead. So it's a lot of things that they overcame. I don't know if I'm more not a believer in Derek Carr.
Understood.
So, that's how that goes. With that being said, I just think, and I think that Joe Burrow is on to something. Whatever he got cooking on his pot in his life, whatever he doing in his game is working.
Yeah.
I think that whole team is working. Whatever they doing is working. I think they could beat the Raiders. I don't think they're going to go any further than that. So let's just say they beat the Raiders. They won't go further than that. Right. But I think they could beat the Raiders, man.
I think if they do win, I think they're the sleeper in the playoffs. Them in Tennessee. I think people.
You think Tennessee's a sleeper as number one seed?
Even though they're the number one seed, I still think because people, Kansas City, they're hot right now.
But Kansas City has been showing a lot of weaknesses this year, so I can understand.
Buffalo started the year was the Super Bowl.
They also been showing a lot of weaknesses, little areas of concern.
With Derrick Henry back, I don't know, man. I see a Tennessee versus Packers in the Super Bowl.
So the second game on Saturday, I believe, is the Bills and the Patriots. What do we see there?
For shits and giggles, I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
I wonder why.
Just because
no,
still got
a little bit of blue in you.
I've never been a New England fan, but if I can get what the TV ratings will love is New England and Buccaneers Super Bowl. I have no dog in the race.
I mean, none of us do. We're just asking what you think is gonna happen.
Yeah, so just for shits and giggles, New England.
I think the Bills are gonna run away with that. I think the Bills are gonna do that.
I think they need to.
They should.
For their psyche, yeah.
They need to.
Yeah, to let the Patriots know that they are the man in the division.
Yeah, big dog.
So 1 o'clock we got the Eagles and the Bucks. We already discussed that. 4 o'clock we have the Niners and the Cowboys. I'm picking the Niners just off of GP. Fuck the Cowboys. It's always going to be fuck the Cowboys.
You'll never pick nobody.
I'll never pick the Cowboys to win anything. But I really do, football-wise, think that the 49ers are going to get them. With their full arsenal back, I know Jimmy G is a suspect quarterback.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not consistent.
He's not consistent enough, but that running game, George Kittle, and just the things that Ayuk and Deebo can do with the ball in their hands, You know, Michael. I mean, I got love for Michael Parsons. I know he's a Cowboy, but he went to Penn State, so I root for him. He's a beast. But I just think that running game for San Fran is actually going to control the game. You got Michael Gallup out now for the Cowboys. Don't know how healthy Pollard's going to be.
You said the what's going to control the game?
The running game for the Niners is going to control the game.
Yeah, I keep telling y'all, man.
I was on your side when we said about the running game.
And I'm just saying I want all the coaches in the NFL to hear me. Take it back to the old days, man.
So if you ask me, man,
they airing the ball off for ratings.
If you ask me, man, for my team, 49ers to win this game. Because they're going to go to Green Bay, right? So, we beat y'all.
Well, there's no way y'all can play the Packers until the NFC Championship game anyway.
Yeah.
Just the way y'all see it.
And I think the 49ers could beat Green Bay because didn't Green Bay have a little problem with them this year? They had to go to overtime, I think. Because I had a little money on that game.
That was the 30-second rule. Not 30-second rule. The 30 seconds Rodgers thing. When you take 30 seconds to get downfield.
Yeah.
Get field goal. But that was in San Fran, though, I think.
Did that game go to
That's where
overtime?
Devontae Adams didn't play, though, right?
Was that game tied and he had to do that to win the game?
No, they were down, I think, 1 or 2.
Packers?
And Crosby went down and kicked.
All right, so the 49ers took them to the
But that was in San Fran, though. That was in San Fran.
Oh, yeah.
It's different when you're in.
Yeah. I just hope they got to win. For me.
And their defense has been playing good.
The easiest route for me to Super Bowl is for them to go. They go over there and they somehow upset Green Bay.
So we got Sunday night. We got the Chiefs and the Steelers. Big Ben Swan song. Get the Ravens out of here. It's gonna be an easy game.
Call him a Raven.
Allegedly.
I'm not alleging shit. I'm calling. Right?
Yeah, I don't care nothing about Ben.
I think it's gonna be an easy game for the Chiefs. I don't think the
I think they're gonna run through them.
Steelers offense is not. Look, I got all the respect in the world for the Steelers defense. T.J. Watt is a beast. They play defense over there. But that dink and dunk offense with Ben's broken arm in Kansas City on a Sunday night, it might be close until halftime.
Does T.J. Watt?
I'm gonna give Ben the respect to say it's gonna be close till halftime.
Yeah, because I feel like that young boy, he turns up in these good games. I like young boy.
Yeah.
Does T.J. Watt get Defensive Player of the Year?
I think so.
He ball. I can't take nothing from him. He ball. I mean,
I have an unpopular opinion about someone else who thinks.
That's what I'm saying. You don't give it to him. Who would you run up?
My unpopular opinion is I honestly think Aaron Donald is overrated. Now I know he gets all the accolades.
He shows up though, yo.
He doesn't show up. That's the problem.
Yo.
He does not show up.
Did you see him this week?
Yeah, when they lost, yeah. When they blew the lead to the 49ers, they let the 49ers into the playoffs to make us play the Buccaneers. Yeah, I seen the game. To me, Aaron Donald I'm not saying he's not a good player, right? So there's two different ways you can look at it. I'm not saying he's a bum. I'm not saying he's trash. Okay. But I am saying he's overrated.
He's overrated. Okay.
He is overrated. He doesn't affect big games the way that he's supposed to with all the accolades. Yeah, he'll light a bad team up for 3 sacks. So you'll see a little TikTok video of him picking the offensive lineman up and chucking them to the side. But when it comes to really, really affecting the game, there's a reason why they had to go get Von Miller and all these other players. Because to me, Aaron Donald is overrated. He's a great defensive player. I'm not taking any away from that. But to be mentioned with the all-time guys, I think he's overrated. This is one of the reasons why the Rams seem to always underperform.
I agree with you, but I'm not going to put their underperformance solely on Aaron Donald. But I definitely agree with you on everything else you said.
Because when they play better teams, like, I don't hear his name.
No, I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he might stuff a little run in the backfield to play here there.
Yeah, but I just feel like because of how good he is, he receives that double and triple coverage and stuff like that.
Oh, he definitely makes another team adjust their offense towards him. But he still has no impact. I don't know. But I also agree with him.
If you check the Los Angeles Rams rush defense over the last 5 years, they're never near the top. So people are running at him. They are running right at him.
But how many people? You know what I'm saying?
Playing that position.
You know what I'm saying?
His impact with as big as his name is doesn't match up.
Right. I remember big playing defensive tackles.
Yeah, I know he likes
I see, you know what's crazy? And I know we just beefed against the Bucks. I see Vita Vea cause havoc in games in big moments, right? I've seen all-pro defensive tackles through the year. I've seen Jerome Brown straight up wreck shot games. You know, I seen John Randall from the
But when you mention that name like Jerome Brown,
I seen Cortez Kennedy.
But what I'm saying, when you mention certain names, who else is on these lines though?
Huh?
Bubba McFarlane.
No, but I'm going through.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like, listen, I'm not arguing with y'all. But what I'm saying, and my point is, I feel like when you get a name like that, like you said, teams start planning for you.
Yeah,
So that decreases your numbers. You understand what I'm saying?
But also, even
Fletch is my man.
Okay.
But I feel like teams playing for Fletch.
Mm-hmm.
They playing for him.
I mean, he's a little older too. He's
even before getting old. But I feel like once we got a beefed up line, Fletch was because it's like, damn, who we gonna guard now?
Teams definitely. But the Rams had that too. They had Robert Quinn. Robert Quinn just broke the Chicago Bears sack record this year. Like Robert Quinn was with the Rams for multiple years.
Teams
But
definitely.
do you think he's getting that without Aaron being there too?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think that then they playing for him.
No, he played for Chicago this year. And Robert Quinn had like 19 sacks this year
Teams
in Chicago
definitely playing
without Aaron Donald.
Teams definitely playing for your best player. But the point being is, even your best player who gets playing for your Reggie Whites, your Bruce Smiths, your guys now, they're going to still get their rocks off.
Yeah.
And he's not getting his rocks off. So I agree with you. Like a team is planning for it to attack him, to stop him and neutralize him. But he's not elite because he's not getting off that like Reggie did or some of the great defense or the bull over in Cleveland or TJ Watt. They getting off Marcus, what's the bull, Garrett over in Cleveland? They getting off that and still getting busy. He for some reason is not getting off that plan and getting busy. Teams playing for Myles Garrett, they playing for TJ Watt. It's unsuccessful. But with Aaron Donald, that's why I agree with you.
You think we got the week is unsuccessful against every dude you name?
Huh?
You think we got the week is unsuccessful with every dude that you name?
Yeah, with TJ Watt, it was unsuccessful this year for every team. Every team this year was unsuccessful. He went off for everybody.
I'm not really trying to sit here and decrease his value by saying
you're not though.
I'm just saying the accolades that they try to mention him with, I just don't see it.
No,
because
I agree.
At my age, right? You know, I've seen other Hall of Fame defensive tackles, and for me, he just lacks a little something.
And see, another thing too is, I mean, in his defense also, I feel like the era that we grew up in, it was like full defenses.
No, you're right.
Full defenses.
I mean, but
like
you play the analytics game, you can say you can have more sacks nowadays because teams pass more.
So his
numbers should be better.
But I'm even saying, like, every dude that we named, them whole defenses was good. Every dude you name.
Well,
Back in the day,
they got the best corner. They got the best corner on the team.
You know what I'm saying?
They got the best corner in the league.
I mean,
they got Jalen Ramsey.
I kind of feel like a corner besides, like, if you talk about like somebody like Reggie White, it's like that whole defense was goofy.
Right. No, I agree. I mean,
like, you know what
that's
I'm saying?
the all-time of the all-time. But even we say, let's say Cortez Kennedy. Right?
Seattle, right?
With Seattle, there were not a lot of other defensive players in Seattle. Booger McFarland, when he was in Tampa Bay, that was before Simeon Rice and Derek King.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So John Randall in Minnesota, he had Keith Millard and maybe Chris Dolman.
Yep.
But, you know, he did his own thing. Like, I'm just saying that, like, I just don't put him in that top of the top notch that some of these prognosticators.
How many years he been in the league so far?
Aaron Donald? 10.
Yeah. 10.
He's coming out of 10?
I thought it was 7.
And even with that, maybe he getting old.
Wow.
Maybe losing step.
I mean, I'm just saying. It's just an unpopular opinion.
He don't like the hype.
I'm not the guy I was 10 years ago.
He don't like the hype. No, but it is because he don't like the hype behind Donald.
Yeah, just to me, it's a little too hype. It's a little too hype.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm definitely not the guy I was 10 years ago.
So Aaron Donald there, who we think will win between the Cardinals and the Rams?
I think the Rams gonna pull that out.
I like the Cardinals.
I think the Cardinals are very inconsistent.
I want to say the Cardinals,
very inconsistent.
Without DeAndre Hopkins, man, that offense isn't enough.
Very inconsistent.
You know, I gotta, the heart gonna root for the Cardinals because Zach Ertz is over there. So
you already know why I'm rooting for him. I like little quarterbacks that run around.
Yeah,
I like them little guys.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I'm gonna see him
Kyler
win.
Murray
Yeah,
overrated too, man.
Here we go with that.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
So you said put a T and a B in the back.
I don't think he's over
Yeah,
here.
you got
Yeah, a T and a B.
His line sucks.
His line sucks.
Yeah, his line is terrible.
I think every quarterback in the league gonna cry that one. Kyler Murray got to come up with a better one than that one. I don't know. There's something about this game I don't
Wilson's
like.
Wilson's not trash.
I don't think Kyler Murray is
Ryan
overrated, but what I do think is, to Soup's point, them smaller. Every year he starts out on fire when he's completely healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He gets hurt. Once he gets hurt, his game. If you take away that athleticism, if you take away that those plays that you can't plan for as a defense, once those go away, then he just becomes average.
He regular, yeah. He
Then he just becomes
average.
average.
He turns into
And
movie.
it's 2 years in a row. The Cardinals, the team, and him started out hot. Last year he had the shoulder injury. This year I think it was the ankle injury. And once the injuries come, he's just too small. He's a shortstop. He got drafted in the first round of baseball for a reason. He's a shortstop playing quarterback, running around like that with that. That is what has made Russell be able to last this long. Russell, even though he used to be able to scramble, he never took hits, and that's what has prolonged his career.
He don't.
Yeah, he'll be quick to run out of bounds. He'll be quick to Lamar wants to get as much as he can, right? Wentz, when he was at his peak trying to do it, he wanted to get as much as he can. Kyle wants to get Russell will get down. Even Josh Allen will get down. You know what I'm saying? There's just something about Kyle. He just gets hurt, and then the whole offense just goes to hell because it's so predicated on his unpredictability.
Yeah, his athleticism.
Yeah.
That's why I like him. That's why I like him.
And if DeAndre Hopkins is not playing this week, I just don't think they have enough firepower.
And I'll put it like this. I want them to win. Put it like that.
I want the Cardinals to win too because I want Zach Ertz to go as far as he can.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it.
I think, you know who else I think is overrated? I think Lamar Jackson's overrated. I think he's a Michael Vick 2.0.
At all your family members.
And guess what? No, I agree with him.
I think he's a Vick 2.0.
I agree with you.
I think once every year. Now, I'm not saying he's bad, but I think people criticize him as a little over too much because I feel like what Miami did to him, that regular season, I feel like he's going to go to the playoffs maybe every year. But I just feel like when he plays that real defense, that a real coach that knows how to stop a running quarterback, I don't think he's ever going to win the Super Bowl.
But you don't like what happens every year.
So you don't think the problem over there could be coaching?
Well, okay, I think they need another receiver, in my opinion.
GM?
Is he going to throw it to him?
You think he's...
I don't think he's a good thrower. That's what I think.
No, he's not. And I like D.
I like Lamar.
He got some stuff he got to work on.
I think he's a little too overrated.
He got some stuff he got to work on.
If he can fix his throwing, then yes.
Or they need to take something out of Sirianni's book and just start turning into a run offense.
I mean, all
But you gotta have it there to do it.
all Miami
They gotta have it there to
They
get
gotta
it.
get him.
All Miami did was take the playbook from what the Vikings did when we had Vic and just instituted the same defense. They just kept bringing the slot blitz with the corners because the cornerback is fast enough to chase Lamar down from the back.
Yeah.
Lamar is not advanced enough.
Chasing them down though too.
Chasing them down.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was chasing them down, and he just wasn't advanced enough in his passing to be able to read the defense and consistently hit the hot read behind the blitz.
I mean, that joint looked like when a lion chased down an antelope.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
crazy,
they were bringing corners and safeties off the edge, and that's exactly when Vic won the comeback player of the year in 2010 when we went to the playoffs. Our game got postponed from Sunday to Tuesday. They had Joe Webb as their quarterback. The only player they had on offense was Adrian Peterson, but Leslie Frazier, a great defensive coordinator, had an extra couple days to work on it. All he kept on doing was blitzing Vic off the edge with a corner, and that shut everything down. And then the Packers took the same defense when it came time for the playoffs 2 weeks later, and that's what got us up out of the playoffs.
And that's what got us out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
I think, like I said, he just got to work on it. So he's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong.
yeah.
But his athleticism is what's keeping him.
Yeah, he has a ceiling. Right now, he has a ceiling. And until he becomes a better passer, all the athleticism, the escapability, the unpredictability, they're all great. They work when you got to play Houston in week 3. But when you come in time for the playoffs where the windows are tighter, the intensity is more, the coaching is better, then the ability to not be able to throw from the pocket is what comes in.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm not discrediting him.
It sounds like you put more of the blame on him than you are some of that coaching and GM.
Because you gotta make the throw.
You gotta make decisions.
You gotta make the decisions. You gotta make the throws.
I agree.
Don't I gotta have something around it too?
He do have
They do
to.
what he do, cuz that team's solid, yo. That team's solid.
We're gonna leave it at that team. Baltimore is solid.
That team's solid.
This is him making mistakes.
Are they a perfect team? No.
No.
Do they probably need a bigger receiver to go along with
Should they have
Better
a
coach?
Yeah.
Better
Better
offensive
coach. The guy
coordinator?
won 2
Better
Super
GMs?
Bowls. A better GM. Oh, H, you are the fuck tripping. Who has run a better organization than the Baltimore Ravens in the last 15, 20 years?
Why don't he got no weapons, guys?
Because he's not good enough to utilize them. Like now I'm going to talk like I don't like him. The problem is his passing. He's not a good enough passer. It's the same thing I say about Hurts.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is not a good enough. He has gotten better.
Baltimore has weapons. They got great coaching and great GMing. Lamar Jackson
who's
is
his
a
weapon
failure.
other
Is the
than
reason
Mark
why Baltimore
No, not a failure.
Did you watch the playoff losses?
I want to say he's a
Have
failure.
you watched the-
I just
Hey,
want to
he sucks and runs, eh?
You're not speaking an algebraic equation to me. Bottom line is simple. You're saying that he has weapons, a good coach, an adequate GM going over there,
Yes.
and that all the unsuccessfulness they had is due to him. Okay, we're going to leave it there. That's all I wanted to hear. You're not talking no foreign language to me, guys. I see the same thing you see. Let's just make sure that you blame it more on him than you do his surroundings. I disagree a little bit. I think his surroundings ain't been the best. But if you say he can't pass the ball and he ain't been doing this, okay, cool. I don't believe that though. I believe that he don't got the best weapons around him. He does have a great GM, but I don't think they got him Hollywood Brown and all that.
Yeah.
So you subscribe to the Baltimore Times too?
No, I subscribe to watching football like he did.
They could possibly have the best tight end in the game, right? They could possibly have the best tight end in the game, right?
Not better than Gronk, but I
Let's say he top 5.
I didn't say ever. I didn't say
I'm messing
No,
with
he
you.
top 5.
right. I just said
he top 5.
Right, man.
Right now.
They got a nice tight end.
They got Rashad Bateman, who
Andrews, right? Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews, right?
Nice.
They have the offensive coordinator. You know who their offensive coordinator is? He's
Had they not been
Can I talk? Their offensive coordinator is the same exact offensive coordinator that was in San Fran when they took Kaepernick to the Super Bowl. So this guy has been running this offense with this
name?
Greg Roman.
Greg Roman.
He's the type of guy.
He's been running this offense for a myriad of years. So it's not a coordinator that doesn't know what he's doing with this talent. He was Colin Kaepernick's offensive coordinator with the Harbaugh brother. So he's been with a Harbaugh. So with their same type of time, their same type of offensive scheme, the same type of quarterback, the same GM that has drafted guys from Ray Lewis all the way down to Lamar Jackson, it's the same front office. There's not been a model of consistency as a franchise.
What made Greg Roman so great? Because he had one little success.
I didn't say he's so great, but there is no other person in the league that can coach Lamar Jackson better than what he does.
We don't know that, but
he took Colin Kaepernick to the Super Bowl running the same offense. He had power running in.
Who were their receivers when they went
Michael Crabtree. That was it.
Solid receiver. Who else?
Okay, solid.
Was Bolden on that team?
Who?
Bolden was on that
Was
team.
Anquan Bolden on that team?
The old Anquan Bolden.
Guys, now we're getting specifics. The old Anquan.
Yeah, he
was balling that year.
He was
balling that year.
And they had Frank Gore.
He was balling.
And Vernon Davis.
And he was balling.
And why was he balling? Because of the fucking offense. Because of Kaepernick. Because of the offensive game plan. Because Kaepernick could actually throw besides fucking running.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We're going to just say.
He's almost like, you know what the Ravens are? Here we go.
Guys.
We're going to love this, right? You know what the Ravens are with Lamar Jackson? They're kind of like the Sixers with Ben Simmons. You're going to get to that second round of the playoffs, but you just ain't going to be good enough to get past that.
Yeah, you're not going to get over hump. You're not.
See, I'm on, again.
And now listen, though. I think that with some tuning, he'll be better.
Oh, yeah.
He needs tuning, though.
In the 3 years he's been in the league, he has already gotten remarkably better.
Yeah.
But it's still not on that level that when you get to that
He's
second playoff weekend,
He tuck and run, yo.
when you get to that second
So you
playoff
think if he had
weekend,
an adequate receiver, let's just say he had like a Stephon Diggs, you think he's still going to tuck and run?
No, I think he'll be.
I don't know if he can get on the ball.
Let's just say he had a better running back, a consistent running back. Because in his years of being there, he had nothing but a rotation of a fucking butt, an old ass Mark Ingram. I don't give a fuck about him and whoever else we want to say. Let's just say he had. Let's say he had a Jonathan Taylor. You really think this boy gonna be second round, guys?
Is Jonathan Taylor going to be Jonathan Taylor or Lamar Jackson?
He might
Not if the coaching don't change.
He might have more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor.
I think that Jim, what's the John, right? I'm saying the wrong. I think that John Harbaugh has run his course. I think they need a new coach over there. I think they need a new system over there. I think that
a new system. The system is tailored to him. So you
I
need a new
think
quarterback.
the coach has overstayed his welcome over there in Baltimore.
He's going to get rid of the coach.
Yeah. I'm not saying that because they've had more injuries this year than any team, and they were in the playoff hunt until the last week of the season. They got knocked out of the playoffs in week 18, and they were on their seventh straight running back. They didn't even have Lamar Jackson.
I still think that
they had.
He's not the right coach for Lamar Jackson.
They had the ball Huntley. Huntley throwing for 300 yards in this offense. So I don't want to be that ball, right? I don't want to be that Gardner Minshew, Jalen Hurts ball. But if Huntley can come in and throw for 300 with the same no weapons, how come Lamar's not?
It's either the coach or the OC over there that got to go.
Okay.
One of them got to go.
So
maybe the coach stays.
So we're going to do. You said I wasn't talking the algebraic equations, right? But we're going to solve for X, right? So you have one quarterback with the same exact weapons who can barely throw over 200 yards. You take that quarterback out because he's hurt. You put in his backup with the same weapons. Nothing else changes. Wide receivers are the same. Tight ends are the same. 7th-string running back the same. Head coach is the same. Offensive coordinator is the same. Just a different quarterback. And this quarterback is running for 70 but throwing for 300.
He tucking right.
When will we ever get the answer?
He tucking
everything
right.
changed. Other than that, it is what it is. Again, it's just my fucking opinion. We can go to trial all day. I'm stand tall and go to jail on my shit. You can sentence me. I think the coach or the OC got to change. You can go ahead and produce all your fucking answers to everything.
Okay.
I'm going to still sit here, solid as I ever been, and say,
as you should.
They either need to change the coach or the OC.
I like what you're doing though.
Because
I like what you're doing though. I like what you're doing.
You got a young talent over there.
Yeah, I like what you're doing.
That either you're gonna stay with this coach and forever go wherever you go, or you're gonna whatever. But I think change one of them, and I think it might bring success. Now, if you change one of them and it don't bring, your point is ever so valid, and I could just sit here and say you're right.
Y'all heard it first.
But
this is the first original argument when I first.
Definitely the original.
He just arguing just to argue. He just arguing just to. This is just for views right now, y'all.
Nah, this ain't.
He sounds crazy.
No, it's not for you. I think that with this coach, he will be what you say, but I think he needs a different coach. I think he's a better quarterback than that. I just think he needs a better coach, man, or a better OC, man.
So
GM, OC, something. He needs more weapons. I think he ain't got no weapons.
Okay.
Mark Andrews is
what
nice.
you believe, Zach? I can't hear you.
I mean, he's the one that said that Lamar Jackson's overrated, so he's about to backtrack his own argument.
No, I think he's good. I just think the way that they talk about him, he's a little too overrated.
They set this up in the backyard.
I do believe I just think the way that they talk to him, saying he's top 5 and all that, I just think it's a little overrated. Especially not with Deshaun Watson as a player.
So y'all two going into the New Year just ain't shit bananas.
They say
they went into the New Year just ain't shit bananas.
I think COVID got to the I think the COVID got their brain cells fucked up.
Oh yeah, speaking about that COVID, yo, what was y'all symptoms? How was y'all feeling? Like, what was going on? Yo, all of us had COVID except for Harry. And I think
the
Harry
only
had
unvaccinated one.
I think he had it though. I think Harry had it.
he was just hiding that shit.
Yeah.
He was masking it with some greenery.
I heard you were feeling ill.
Yeah.
Everybody want to tell me how they got to get the card. I ain't cough or sniffle or nothing.
Okay.
Man.
So I'm fully vaccinated. I got it. I think it was from inside here. I was also at 2 Eagles games. No, I'm just saying.
I was getting over COVID like.
I was in 2 Eagles games at the same week though, so I was playing pity pat with the COVID. I could have got it from anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being fully vaccinated and overweight, the only symptoms I had was just a nagging cough.
Me too.
I didn't have nothing else.
And it wasn't even nagging, it was just a cough.
Yeah, like if I took Dayquil or NyQuil, the cough would go away. But
meanwhile, my responsible stuff don't go no gatherings bigger than 5 people. I'm not out nowhere to risk of getting nothing. No, not everybody.
You go in there and ask people why they fried chicken. Yeah, I want some baked chicken. You that boy.
Bottom line, man, stay in tune with us, man. We back.
Yeah, we'll definitely see y'all next week.
Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Yo, he gotta give me a cheesesteak when the Bucks beat them.
Oh, we got the bet going. Shake on camera.
Oh man, it's easy shake. Yeah, hey,
I don't even want no points. I'm taking straight.
Forget everything I said today. Whether I was whatever.
Yeah.
Bucks will beat the Eagles. I'm gonna have me a sandwich on y'all.
Okay.
Never bet. Let's go, y'all.
Oh no, come on, AB. Come on, AB. Don't do it to him, AB. Don't do it to him, AB. Come on. But yo, Superstars of Sports Podcast on YouTube. You can find us on Google Play, Spotify, Apple Music, live streaming on Spinwax Radio.
We everywhere like birds.
Tell people about it. Bird Gang, baby. Bird Gang, get this brain shit out of here. Get that shit out of here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How you doing, everybody? We're going to be doing the playoff picks for the NFL only. Specialty of playoffs. First game. It's kind of iffy. I do like the Raiders. Now, Joe Burrow kind of struggled against Oakland last time he played. Now, I know they blew them out 32-12. So, but he only threw for 140, and reports saying that T. Higgins might not play this week. Now I know they have Jamar Chase, but I think people are downplaying the Raiders a little bit. They got Waller back. Their defense is the 13th defense for passing downs. I mean, it's
you
not,
my man and everything, but I don't agree with you.
Look,
You're tripping.
Look,
Bengals gonna beat them.
I do think they win.
But all right.
But I'm taking.
I couldn't because I didn't like his assessment.
Okay.
If T. Higgins do play, I like Bengals -5.
Thank you.
If he doesn't, the spread has went up. Has went down from 6.5 to 5.
See,
I might take
real
Oakland.
fucking information.
No, that's my man. He gonna get you to win. But I ain't like where he was going in the beginning. He was giving too much props to the Raiders.
Man,
Bengals gonna smack him down. But I like you.
Mixon's a little banged up.
Yeah.
But, you know, if the Bengals defense can show up, I do think they win. But right now, if T. Higgins is not playing, I like Oakland 5.5 plus.
Ooh.
They can still lose, but I think it's going to be a close one. Next one, I like the Bills versus the Pats, -4. It is Belichick, but they're going to be in Buffalo. Josh Allen, last time they played, he was 30 for 37, 300 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. I like the Bills.
I don't like that.
Still got a little love.
Matt Jones
Belichick
threw
over there.
for 2 picks last time they played in Buffalo. If you can just stop their running game, they blow them out easily. I like them -4.
Minus what?
-4.
-4.
It's gonna be a close one to start off, but I think later on through the game, Buffalo comes out on top.
And they just played last week, didn't
Nah,
they?
they
Oh, the
played
week
like
before that,
3
right?
weeks
2 weeks
ago
ago.
Yeah.
in Buffalo. Next one, I'm riding with Big Hurts
Oh!
+9.5. Eagles.
Soup cousin.
It's
Cover
gonna
the
be,
spread.
it's gonna be a rainy day.
Very rainy.
And
It's
we're the
gonna be
number
a
one.
windy day too. They said winds up to
Yeah.
15
It's all right,
miles.
but-
Yeah, which
Nah,
means we ain't got to pass.
You don't got
your boy
AB
don't
no
pass.
more. Slade's gonna be on Mike Evans the whole game.
They play Slay.
All right. Hey, this is the number one corner that allows yards.
Oh,
Check
God,
the
sorry.
stats.
Time out, man.
Check the stats.
No,
He's allowed
we get to it.
24
We get
yards
to
per
it.
game.
Let the picks come. We'll get
This
to it.
man just got excited about Darius Slay covering Mike Evans.
That's right.
I mean, you only got Gronk. I ain't worried about Gronk.
Tight ends been killing y'all all year long.
Actually, they have. There's been a running back.
Check them stats.
The running back.
Tight ends have also been right up there, killing y'all all year long. What linebackers going to run down that field with
None of them.
Keep going, play. We're going to get into this later. We're going to get into
Oh, we
this.
gonna get to it.
Me and you going to get into this.
I like the Eagles +9.5. It's supposed to be raining.
Tell
We're
me
the
you a
number
fan,
one-
though.
We're the number one rushing offense.
You a fan of the who?
I think we ground and pound.
Who
the
you a
Eagles.
fan of?
The Eagles.
All right.
Super Bowl.
You said, and you took that.
That's a little rough.
You took the cover, right?
Yeah,
plus
9.5.
+9.5.
Plus
You
9.5.
took the
We
plus
still-
9,
We can still lose.
so we won't beat y'all by 10.
No.
Y'all ain't beat about 10 last time.
All right,
No.
go to your next pick. I like you.
24-17 Birds.
Me and your papa gonna rumble, but me and you cool.
24-17.
Me and him gonna rumble, but me and you cool. Come on,
Right.
man.
4 o'clock
rushing
game.
touchdowns.
4 o'clock game. 4 o'clock game.
No, one.
No, I'm saying
1
to the
o'clock.
4 o'clock
Oh,
game.
okay. Next one. I do like the Niners +3.5 versus Dallas.
There we go. Talk that shit.
Garoppolo. Nobody can stop Debo.
Debo, baby.
Diggs has allowed 1,000+ yards receiving this year. He is a gambler of the picks.
They picked me with their heart.
Dallas really can't stop the run. It's going to be a shootout,
You
but
don't
I
like
think the
Dallas.
Niners come out on
No, I
top.
like the Niners. I like the Niners. I really do.
Your mortgage. Who would you bet?
Niners.
You be homeless tomorrow. Who you bet?
Niners. In this game, I ain't saying they win the Super Bowl.
Yo, go ahead, finish.
Don't sleep on the Niners.
No, finish. We gonna get into. I said, me and you gonna rock with
Right,
it.
All right.
It's whatever.
My next one. I like the Chiefs and the Steelers under 46. I think the -12, I think a lot of people are downplaying the Steelers. I just think after they play them, I think Mike Tomlin, as a great of a coach he is, can I still think they lose though.
The only black coach in the NFL right now.
As of right now.
Yeah.
We can say that for the other part too.
No, we getting in that later.
So I like
That's
the
what I'm saying. We
under.
can say for the
That's
other
a
part.
2-hour
I
segment.
think Kansas City comes out a little slow. Steelers, their offense is questionable. Najee Harris is questionable. But I think he'll play. It's a big time game.
That's why you're going with the under.
So I like the under 46. My next one, Monday night, I do like the Rams -4 versus the Cardinals. I don't think Hopkins is playing. I don't think J.J. Watt's playing. Rams just brought back Eric Weddle. I don't think he's going to make a difference, though. But I like the Rams -4. That's it for your playoff picks.
Hey man, leave your responses under the comments. Let us know if y'all placed a bet and you won anything. Let us know if you lost. We're here for your enjoyment. This is all fun. This is what we do here at the Superstars of Sports Podcast.